Hi everybody, it's Tatiana and this is my February TBR. TBRs will not be a consistent thing for me this year. I probably will not do many TBRs beyond this month. The only reason why this month is getting a TBR video is because it is for a separate initiative, and that is the hashtag Read So Lit that goes on in the month of February. I think this is the third year that it has been going on, and is led by Dee Dee over at Brown Girl Reading, whose channel I will link in the description box below. However, you can use the hashtag on Twitter and Instagram, and I believe on Facebook as well. So it can be used across all social media, and you can share with bookstagrammers as well as Facebookers and tweeters what you are reading, and the focus is to read books by Black authors. So these are the books that I have planned. This is a very ambitious TBR, and a TBR that's as ambitious as it is in light of the fact that I read a buttload of books during January. That doesn't tend to continue on through the rest of the year, but we'll see what happens. So here we go. I have Bloodchild and Other Stories by Octavia Butler. You all know I am in love with Octavia Butler, and I have been pacing out her stories since there are no more to come. And I kind of sort of think I might be finishing her up this year because I'm ready to reread the Xenogenesis series again, but I kind of want to finish the ones that I haven't read before I do that, and I kind of don't, because when I'm finished, there's no more new work. Anyway, this will be the book that I will be reading through during the week, because these are short stories, and then when I finish with this, we'll see what else happens. I also have White Teeth by Zadie Smith on my TBR. I have been wanting to read a Zadie Smith novel for forever, and when I saw this, I was like, the only way you're going to read this is if you go ahead and buy it, because she's like high in demand through my library. So I went ahead and picked this up, and I am looking forward to reading this finally. And then I have Daughters by Paul Marshall. This will be a hashtag Backlist Buddies book. I got this book. Thank God my aunt is not subscribed to my YouTube channel, because she would be so disappointed. I got this book from my aunt when I was a teenager, and I won't even tell you all how old I am now. But the fact that I have not read this, like, I started it and never finished it, and I was such a voracious reader back then. I read, as much back then as I am currently reading now. I had some years where my reading kind of flailed a little bit when I got into the later years of my high school and in college, but I read a lot back then. And I think just because at that point in my life I was reading so much V.C. Andrews, like I was reading V.C. Andrews, Christopher Pike, and what is her name, Lois B. Duncan, the author who wrote I Know What You Did Last Summer. Those were the authors that I was reading at R.L. Stein, and so I did not make space for anything else, and that included this book. And I really, really want to read this because I've had it for quite a few years. So I don't know what this is about. I've never read the synopsis of it, honestly, and I may have read 30 pages in it when I was younger. So this has got to happen. Then next on my TBR is That Church Life by Teresa B. Howell. Full disclosure, this is my cousin, and this is her debut novel, so I am looking forward to reading this so much. I've kind of sort of put it off in reading it because y'all know how I am when it comes to reading stuff, and I don't want to read it and then not like it. But she also knows how brutally honest I am. Like, you all don't even get a true view of what my family gets when it comes to me being brutally honest. And so she knows, but she also knows that I wouldn't say anything that would be like detrimental to her. And she also is like, we confident enough that whatever, it's been liked a lot, and so even if I don't like it, she could take that away from it. Like, other people like it, thank you for your feedback, I'm keeping on. But this is her debut novel, and I'm super excited to read it. And this is a picture of my boo-boo. I love her. Yeah, so Okay, I'm not going to gush about my family member. And then the last book, that's not true. I also have on my Kindle Binti Home by Nnedi Okorafor. That is the second book in the Binti novella series. I don't know if it's just going to be 2 books or not. I will know by the end of this book, though. And so that is also a novella, so I will be reading that during the week and then filtering these in along with that once I finish it. And then the last book that I have on my TBR is Bedrock Faith by Eric Charles May. This is the buddy read book for the month for hashtag Read So Lit. There will be a live show that will be done with Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading, Troy from Troy Towel, and Danny from Danny has done it again. And so I'm going to read this. I'm hoping I will probably read this first because I borrowed this from the library and I was very surprised that my library had it in stock. And they had like 3 copies. I was shocked. But I don't know how many people in my city are participating in, like, pay attention to YouTube and are participating in hashtag Read So Lit. And so I don't know if I'll be able to renew it or not. And it's due back February 10th. So I'm going to read this first and hopefully finish it the first 10 days of February, and then like make notes for myself on it so that when the live show happens I can still participate in the comments and everything for the live show. This is a long ass video. I have talked enough. That's all that I have in the books or in the plan for reading in February. Let me know what you're reading in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you can make it through all of the rambles and you want to hear more because I ramble from time to time. Hit the subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in another video, in the next video, which hopefully will be a book review. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good weekend whenever you see this video. Peace out.